On behalf of Velamal Institute of Technology, I am welcoming you all for video lecture series on Python programming. First, why we are coming for this video lecture? Already you people are studying Python, and now this is the task to enhance your knowledge skills in programming, particularly in Python. The thing is, in Velamal, we are going to conduct a coding contest, that is Gritty Girl Coder Contest 2023. In order to participate on that contest with full knowledge, we are going to help you in shaping up your technical knowledge. So let us move on to the video lecture series. Myself, K. Balachandar, I am Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science in Velamal Institute of Technology. Being a part of our Velamal group, I am very much happy to present this introduction to Python today. We will move on to the Python programming now. We will start with our agenda. Today's agenda, we are going to see why we are going to learn coding. What is the purpose of learning coding? Second, why we are going to learn Python, particularly Python why. Third one is, we are going to give introduction about Python. In that, we are going to see some of the topics, that is the keywords in Python, identifiers, comment lines, data types and variables. So let us start with why we are learning to code. For what purpose we are learning to code? As a school children, you are all having a dream, and you are all having your own wish. Either you are going for engineering or medical or any degree. But we need to study programming. Why? That is because nowadays software and technology are becoming increasingly integrated into our day-to-day life. Wherever you go, you can find any one of the software application is there. By using that software application, we are going to do our daily routines. So, as a student, from now itself, if you are going to learn about programming, then it is very easy to survive. The minimum guarantee is to survive. You need to study about the programming. Apart from that, some of you may have dream to become a software engineer, and you have to work in a very good company like Google, Yahoo, Intel, like that. Okay. Some of you may be having a dream in some other domain, but by using software application, you can able to enhance your knowledge in your particular domain. For example, if you become a doctor, then if you know about programming techniques, you can able to analyze. You can able to start your research in gene technology. Okay. So genome research is one of the highest point of research in medical field. For that field, our software application is going to contribute lot of things. Only by using application, we can able to survive right now in the world. That is why we have shown a slide, why learn to code. Software and technology are becoming increasingly integrated into everyday's life. It allows us to accomplish tasks. All the tasks, it is going to be accomplished only by using software application. Second thing is, it is going to navigate us everywhere. By using a simple software, we are moving all over the world. Okay. It is going to navigate everywhere. Third one is, everybody knows very well, that is online purchase. We can able to purchase from your home. The product will be delivered into your home only by using the application. Fourth one is, stay connected with your families, friends and relatives. Okay. When you are going to stay in somewhere else, suppose you are going for higher studies in foreign countries, you can able to stay with your family members, relatives and friends only by application. That is why in this stage, in the school stage, everyone has to learn coding. So that is why we came here to give some of the knowledge about Python. This is the first lecture series. I am going to give you the introduction about Python. Okay. Now, why we are learning Python? There are a lot of programming languages are there. C is there, C++ is there, Java is there, Oracle is there, lot of programming languages there. Why we are going for Python? Because Python is extremely versatile and it is very popular among developers. Nowadays, you can able to see lot of software companies and they are doing lot of development work and maintenance work. For this, Python is helping in lot of ways. That is why they are going for Python. This is the one reason. Second reason is the structure of the programming language. It is a very good general purpose language that can be used in variety of application. What is general purpose language? Suppose as a school student, now you are studying in Velamal. Now I am going to create an application for your attendance. Okay? It is the purpose of maintaining the attendance, the purpose of storing all your activities in the school. I am going to create an application. This is called general purpose language. Okay? For this purpose, Python is very useful and it is going to help the developers to easily code and give an efficient code. Okay? So the output is going to be very much efficient. Third one, it is human readable programming language. What is meant by human readable? If you know English, you can able to study Python. It is in a simple English, everyone can study. Okay? Fourth one, it is considered to be a multi-paradigm language. That is, it supports multiple styles including scripting and object-oriented programming. Initially, when Python has been introduced, this Python has been used to create scripting programs. What is meant by scripting programs? These programs, they will write a script and that script is going to drive some other programs. For example, automated. For example, your telephone bill. Okay? So we are all having prepaid, postpaid cards. Suppose we are having postpaid telephone connections. Every month, 5th, you will be given a bill. How it is happen apna? There is an application. That application will calculate all the things you have done. Okay? That program will be initiated. That program will be driven by a script. That script has been written in Python. That is why it is considered to be a multi-paradigm language. It supports multiple styles. Okay? Then, increasingly used in industries. Nowadays, every industry is becoming Python prone. That is, now the hot market in the job market is data science. Okay? With the help of artificial intelligence, the data science market is growing day by day. The best language to analyze a data is the first one is Python. Okay? That is why all the companies are nowadays using Python. Next, Python offers, this is for you, Python offers a lot of potential for those who would like to begin coding. Suppose you are new to coding, you are now only studying coding apna, Python is the best choice. You can take Python and see each and every concept, it is very easy to implement. Okay? And then, while also being a good choice for those looking to pick up an additional programming language. Okay? Suppose you know C very well. One more language you are going to study apna, then you go for Python. It is going to help you the entire techniques of programming. Okay? That is why we are going to learn Python. Now we will introduce what is Python. Okay? Python is easy to learn. It is a programming language. It is very easy to learn. It is a powerful programming language. It has efficient high-level data structures. What is meant by data structures? Actually, anything which is going to be manipulated, all data will be stored in the memory. As you all know, memories are two types, primary memory and secondary memory. Okay? So, secondary memory is our hard disk. Everything will be stored in the hard disk. Okay? For temporary purpose, for executing the program will use the primary memory. Okay? Primary memory is nothing but RAM, random access memory. So, now our data is available in the hard disk. Okay? Now, I am writing a program. That program is going to rearrange the data into a queue. What is a queue? It is a lineup who will come first will get the particular product and he will go out. First in, first out. Okay, this is the concept. But to implement this concept, I am going to use Python and write a program and implementing queue. So this program will be executed by RAM and it is going to rearrange the data into a queue. So rearranging the data into a desired form is called data structures. Okay. Now in our Python, it is having a powerful data structures. Easily we can create data structures. There are a lot of data structures are there. Queue is there, list is there, tree, graph. Like that we are having lot of data structures. We can able to implement all these data structures by using Python. Okay. Second thing, Python is a widely used high level language. What is high level language? All the general purpose programming language are high level programming languages. Okay. It is used to create general purpose application. Now your computer is going to receive this high level language and convert it into the low level language. That is sorry. The high level language will be converted into low level language. That is user command is going to be converted into machine code. Okay. So in this case, Python is widely used high level programming. It is very easy to create. Generally high level programming is a programming, it is very easy to code. Okay. That is why all the applications have been written in high level programming, right? For general purpose programming. Who invented Python? Who created Python? Guido van Rossum, and first it has been released in 1991. Okay, and the name Python came from Monty Python. Okay, right. It has a features, that is, it is a dynamic type system. Each and every time during the execution time, it is going to change time and again. That is called dynamic type. And automatic memory management. We are writing a program, that program is going to manipulate data in the memory. Okay. Whenever we are declaring a variable, for example, I am going to declare a variable, that variable is of integer type. Okay. Now in the second line, I am going to get the value from the user and I am going to store the value in that variable. Now we are having 3 lines, right? So we need to tell the computer to block a portion of memory with the name we are giving, our variable name. And then we are going to put the data, that data is going to stored in that memory. This is what the variable. Here automatically the memory management will be done. When you are declaring a variable and you can directly give the value. No need to assign the data types. Okay. By seeing the value, automatically the variable is going to block the portion of the memory and it is going to decide the data type. Suppose you are storing a equal to 12.5. Okay. It is a floating type number, right? Now I am going to store 12.5 in a variable called a. Simply I am giving a equal to 12.5. Automatically the Python is going to make the memory to block a portion of the memory as a, and the value which is going to be stored on that particular variable is going to be floating type. Okay. That is why it is said automatic memory management and supports multiple programming paradigm. Okay. Including object oriented programming, scripting languages, everything. Okay. Next, Python is an example of high level languages. Other high level languages are C, C++, Perl and Java. The Python, how the Python works? The Python interpreter and extensive standard library are freely available in source or binary form. Where you can get the Python? Go to this URL www.python.org. There you can get the Python. You can able to download the Python as a source file or in the binary format. Download the zip file and extract everything and then install the Python. The latest version of the Python is Python 3.17. Okay. So lot of features have been added time and again. It has been started from 2 and it has been shifted to 3. Now from 3 it came from 3.12, now it is 3.17. Okay. Why Python is said to be high level language? Okay. Generally, high level languages are very easier to code. Okay. Programs written in high level languages take less time to write, they are shorter and easier to read, and they are more likely to be correct. So, writing a code is very easy when you are writing high level languages, but in case of machine languages, it is very tough to code machine languages. Okay. So, that is why most of the applications have been written in high level language. Okay. High level languages are portable. We can write the application and we can take the application to some other environment. Suppose I am writing the application in Windows and it can be compatible for Unix also. Okay. We can make it as portable, meaning that they can run on different kinds of computer. They can run on different kind of computer with few or no modifications. Okay. I am going to write an application. That application can be executed in Windows as well as Unix. That is why it is said to be portable. Due to these advantages, almost all programs written in high level languages only. Okay. Two kinds of programming process. One is high level languages into how the high level languages have been converted into low level languages. We are having two types of software. One is interpreter and another one is compiler. Okay. What is interpreter? An interpreter is a program that translates high level programming language into machine language. Okay. How it will be done? Imagine that you are opening an editor. Editor is nothing but, in the technical term we will tell as IDE. IDE is nothing but integrated development environment. That environment give you the facility to code Python program. In the same environment, it gives you facility to code C program. So, different types of program you can able to write, execute and get the answer. That is called IDE. Okay. Now, you are opening the IDE and writing the Python program and you are executing. Okay. After writing the program, you are saving the program, right? It has been saved in the memory. Now, the Python interpreter is going to do some process. What it is going to do, Abdina? It translate only one statement of the program at a time. It is going to scan line by line. It is going to check the syntax. It is going to check the value. It is going to check the grammar, everything. Okay. At the end of the line, it is going to give input. Okay. Interpreters more often than not are smaller than compilers. Okay. Compilers or interpreter are same and it is going to do in different form. Right. How it is going to do? This is the source program. By pre-processing, we are going to enter the program and we are making the interpreter to interpret our program. Now, by combining these two, the intermediate code will be generated, then it will be processed by the interpreter. This is what happening in the Python interpreter. Okay. Now, what is compiler? C is a compiler language. Okay. How we are executing the program in C programming? First, open the editor, write the code, save the code with .c extension. Okay. Now, after saving the program, we are going to compile the program. Okay. First stage is we are going to compile the program. Now, our C program is going to check each and every line of the program, starting from the first line till the end of the line. It is going to scan everything. It is going to check the syntax. It is going to check the structure of the program, everything. And finally, if everything is okay, then it is going to create an object into the memory. The name which you have stored, for example, first pgm.c. With the same name, first pgm.obj, an object will be created. Now, after compiling everything, now we are going to execute. How we are going to execute? We are making that object to run. For suppose our program is a calculator program. Okay. It has been checked by the compiler and it is good, and the object has been created. Now I am executing, this object is going to do the operation of calculator. Okay. So in the compiler there are two stages, compiling stage and execution stage, whereas in interpreter only one stage, the interpreter is going to see line by line and then it is going to give the result. So the time taken for executing the program is much lesser than compiler. So that is why interpreter are the best program to deal with. So Python is also an interpreter language. It is having its own interpreter and it works according to the structure it has been created. Okay. Now this is how Python works. This is the editor. Here we are going to enter the program. After entering the program, we are going to save the program. Now this is the source code. Okay. This source code will be given to Python interpreter. Will be given to Python interpreter. Okay. Inside the interpreter in Python, compilation also will be done. Okay. We have seen that interpreter will not compile, but in Python, the Python interpreter will compile the source code and then it will convert the code into bytecode. It will be given to the virtual machine. There is a program called virtual machine. To that program, this bytecode will be given. This bytecode will be executed by the virtual machine and finally it is going to be executed. In this way, the Python works. Suppose I am having a separate library, for example, NumPy. Okay. Regular program, we are starting from variable declaration, the expression, the calculation and finally result. That is we are going to print. Now I want to create an array. Python is having a separate libraries, many number of libraries. Python is having rich library sets. Okay. Out of that, one of the library is NumPy. NumPy is a library which is used to create array by using Python. How to get that library apna? By using a keyword called import. Import NumPy. That is, we are importing the features of NumPy into our program. Okay. So the first sentence is going to be import NumPy. Right? Here you can able to import library, you can able to import modules. These libraries and modules, the features are given to the virtual machine. The virtual machine is going to make use of this NumPy and using the bytecode, it is going to create everything. Okay. This is how the Python works. Now, you have installed the Python and you are opening the Python. Okay. How we are going to enter the program? Python offers two modes. Okay. One is interactive mode and another one is script mode. What is interactive mode? Interactive mode is nothing but you are going to ask the question, Python is going to reply. Line by line it is going to give the answer. How to open up the interactive mode? There are two ways to open the interactive mode. By using Python IDLE. What is IDLE? Integrated Development Language Environment. By using this IDLE, we can open the IDLE. There you can able to see the symbol. There you can able to see the symbol of prompt. That prompt is called chevron. Okay. If you see the chevron prompt, that is your Python interpreter is ready to accept your input. Right? By using that, we can able to open the Python in interactive mode and we can enter all our commands one by one, line by line, and we can get the output. And another way is to open is from the command prompt. In our Windows, there is a prompt called command prompt. From the command prompt, you need to open Python. This is the command prompt. This image is showing the command prompt. There you can able to see the path C:users admin. That is, I have entered into the system by using administrative password. Okay. And I have been your Python programming will be done in this path only, C:users admin. Now on that prompt I am typing Python. Okay. Now automatically the prompt has been changed. This prompt is called chevron. If you see this prompt, your interpreter, Python interpreter is ready to accept your input. Okay. This is one type of mode. Second type, this is Python IDLE. You can able to open this one. This is the chevron. Here you can able to type all those things. And I don't want my Python program runs line by line. I am going to write a very big program. It is going to have 25-30 lines program. Okay. Now, by using this file, I am going to open another window that is called edit window. Okay. This editor window help you to enter all the 25 lines program. I am going to save this program with .py. Okay. And then this program will be executed by using F5 or run option here. Either by using F5 or the run option given here, or go to the command prompt, type the command Python and the file name. For example, suppose I have opened the program. My program is pgm1.py. Okay. How I am going to execute apna? I am going to open the command prompt. In the command prompt, type Python space pgm1.py. Automatically, this program will be executed and it is going to give you the answer. Okay. This is what the environment, when you install Python, it is going to offer you. Okay. The second mode is how to run Python code in script mode. First one is interactive mode, the second one is script mode. In order to run a code in script mode, follow the following steps. I am going to have a series of steps. How to run a program in script mode. What is meant by script? A piece of code. Okay. I am going to write my code in a separate file and I am going to save the code. By using that file, I am going to execute. That is what the thing we are going to do. What is the step 1? Make a file using a text editor. Any type of text editor you can use. In this case, I have used Notepad. Okay, you all know Microsoft Notepad. We can able to enter program and I am going to save the program by using .py extension, right? .py extension. Now, pgm1.py, by using Notepad, I have written the code. Now, open the command prompt and in the command directory to the one where your file is stored. Suppose you are going to store your file in D directory. In the computer, you will be having C directory, D directory, maybe E. Okay. Suppose you are storing the file in D directory, then you need to change the prompt into D and then type Python. Python is the command and the file name pgm1.py, and if you press enter, then automatically your Python program will be executed. Okay. So, Python offers you two modes. One is interactive mode, second one is script mode. In interactive mode, you can able to enter line by line, get executed and you can able to get the answer. Okay. But in case of script mode, you have to type the code in a separate text file, save it as a .py extension and then now execute. How to execute? Open the command prompt. The command is Python space pgm1.py. Okay. Right. This is what the notepad. Here I have entered the code. That code has been executed by using Python hello gfg.py. The name of the program is hello gfg. So, I have saved it as hello gfg.py. So, by using this command Python hello gfg.py, automatically I have written the code, that is it has to print hello gfg. So, it has been printed. Okay. This is what. Now, whenever you study, you are planning to study a programming language, you need to understand what are all the features available in that programming language. Okay. You start with the basic one. Some of the keywords, some of the native words have been used in the program. For example, in Python, we are going to use import. Okay. That import statement can be used only in Python program, and we cannot change the structure of the import. So, what is the command? It is going to be import space the particular library or module. So, this keyword has been created while creating the Python. When you install Python in your system, automatically these keywords will be available. Okay. In Python, there are a lot of keywords are there. For example, in Python 3.8, in my system I have installed 3.8, that is why I have put Python 3.8. So, in Python 3.8, there are 35 keywords are available: false, none, true, and, as, assert, async. Like that, we are having lot of keywords. We can make use of these keywords to facilitate your program to do some programming techniques. One example is import keyword. Python's import keyword is used to import or include a module for use in your program. This is the interactive mode. The Python has been opened. Whenever you find this symbol, this is called chevron. The prompt is called chevron. The chevron prompt allows you to enter the Python command. Here I have entered import collection. One of the module is collection, or one of the library is collections. Okay. By using this collection, I am going to do some programs. That is why I am importing. Okay. This is how a keyword can be done. These keywords are always available. You will never have to import them into your code. You can make use of that keywords into your program. It is by default built in inside the programming language. Okay. How to get the keyword? By using help, inside the bracket, double quotes, keywords. In the chevron prompt, help, inside the bracket, double quotes, keywords. It is going to give you all the keywords here. Okay. It is going to give you all the keywords here, right? Next, Python identifier. What is meant by identifier? It is going to identify something. Okay. What it is going to identify? For example, this is called identity card. Okay. What it is going to tell? This identity card will have my credentials inside the card. It is going to tell this is the so and so person. Okay. Likewise, in programming languages, there are something that is called identifier. That identifier is going to identify which are all the variables we have declared, which are all the class we have declared, which are all the function name we have declared. Okay. The user defined name will be the identifier. Okay. You can able to see an identifier is a name given to entities like variable, class, functions, etc. It helps to differentiation. It helps to differentiate one entity from another and understand the flow of entities in the code. So, in the code I am going to declare 5 variables, 3 functions, and according to the class I am going to create one subclass. So, I am going to give different names. Each and every name is going to identify it is a class, it is a variable, it is a function. For this purpose, Python is providing a facility that Python identifier. Okay. Now, rules for identifier, how to give the name. The naming convention is very much important. Okay. How to give the name? First one is combination of alphabets in lower case. The name should be either in lower case or in upper case. From A to Z, any letter you can use. Okay. And combination of digits also, 0 to 9. Lower case A to Z, upper case A to Z, and alphabets, digits 0 to 9. By making these 3, by using these 3, we can create a name with the combination of these 3. Okay. And also we can make use of underscore. Okay. So, the thing, how to start with, what is the first letter? Digits cannot be used as the starting of an identifier. Suppose you are going to give a variable name, that variable name should not be started with the digits. It can be started by using lowercase a to z, or higher case A to Z or underscore. Okay. Keywords cannot be used as identifiers. Already we have seen some keywords. The same keywords cannot be used. You cannot give a variable name as AND. You cannot give a variable name as import. Okay. So keywords cannot be used as an identifiers, right? Fourth one, special symbols. Exclamatory mark, at the rate of, hash, dollar, percentage, like we are having lot of special symbols. It is not permitted. Okay. There is no limit on the length of an identifier. You can give any number of alphabets. Okay. There is no limit. This is what the identifier, right? So valid identifier, we can able to see some example. So the first one is A, uppercase A, smaller case B, uppercase C, smaller case D. It is valid, it is accepted. Similarly, we can make use of lowercase, uppercase and digits. What are all the names? What are all the identifier names? Not permitted. 1, 2, 3 ABC, because it has been started with digits. Second one is 1, 2, 3 underscore ABC. It is also started with digits. Third one is while. It is an identifier. It is not a it is a keyword. Okay. We cannot name the keyword as an identifier. 1A, 2B. It is also started with digits. Okay. Here it has been started with A, B, C at the rate of symbol. So special characters are not allowed. So these are all not permitted identifier names. So this is the rule you can you have to follow while giving names to the identifiers. Okay. The next thing, comment line. What is meant by a comment line? We are having 10 lines of program. Okay. In between, I need to explain a particular variable, explain a particular expression. I need to give a crisp, a precise statement inside the program. How to do this? I am going to write the program. For example, variables num1 equal to 6, num2 equal to 9. These two are variables. Okay. I am going to print the output. So it is not a complete program, just I have written this one. Now I need to tell what is this? Declare and initialize two variables. I have declared and initialized two variables. For this, I have used a special character called hash function. When Python interpreter is going to execute line by line, when the Python interpreter sees this hash function, it won't take that line. It will skip that line and go to the next line. So we are commenting that particular line. We are making the interpreter to avoid that line. It is not the executable, it is not executable statement. Okay. So to represent a not executable statement, we need to give a symbol called hash. Okay. A single line comment. From here, whenever the interpreter see this symbol, automatically that line will be skipped by the interpreter. I want to skip 4 lines apana, you can give hash symbol in the beginning of all 4 lines. Starting with the hash symbol, you type everything. Starting with the hash symbol, you type everything. Like that you can block 4 lines. And one more way to do this, when multiple line commands, you can make use of triple quotes, triple single quotes, or triple double quotes. You can make use of triple single quotes or triple double quotes. Okay. This is how here they have used single quote, 3 single quotes started with, and this is also a perfect example of multi-line command, and they have ended with 3 single quote, telling the interpreter that this is a comment line. What is the use of the comment line? We can able to document the program. Before starting the program, we need to give the programmer name, we need to give the date when the program has been created, we need to tell what are all the variables declared, we need to tell the function name, everything should be given as a statements. That is called documentation. In general, the program start with the documentation section. While seeing that, suppose you are working in a company, you are writing the program. After 2 years, you left that company, you have joined some other company. One more guy is coming to that company and seeing your program. He looks into that documentation section. What are all the things declared? Who created? When it has been modified? What are all the things added? Everything will be available in the document section. So, to create document section, this hash symbol, that is command line, is very much useful. And moreover, for each and every line, we can give the explanation. It provides us the way of debugging. By using command line, we can able to debug, because we are declaring a variable, side by side we are writing the command line. This line is going to declare 2 variables, right? So, this is one of the best technique you should practice, and this is the best practice for every programmer. Every programmer, when he writes a program, he needs to put a command line. Okay, that is what this thing. Now, data types, the very basic blocks of a programming languages. Okay, suppose when you want to learn how to ride a bike. Okay, now what is the first thing you are going to look into that? The gear system. Suppose your bike is having 4 gears, the gear system is going to be, first one is down, and remaining all 3 are, it is going to be up, down, 2 up, 3 up, 4 up. If you know the gear system, then you can able to ride the bike. The first step is to understand the gear system. Okay, this is the basic one. Second thing, you need to give how the gear can be implemented by using the clutch. Third one, you have to use the accelerator. For first gear, what is the accelerator, how much acceleration given? For second gear, how much? For third gear, how much? Like that, if you have to learn all those things. Finally, how to apply brake. Okay, while applying the brake, if you are in the top gear, you need to bring down the gear. So, the basic system is the gear system. Likewise, now you have learnt one bike. Okay, the gear system is, first one is down, second one is up, third one is up, fourth one is up. This is for example, it is a pulsar. You have learned everything and you are driving pulsar in a good way. You are now expert in driving pulsar. Now, after 2 years, you want to change the bike and you are getting Royal Enfield. Okay, that Royal Enfield gear system, it is somewhat different. First one is up, remaining all 3 gears are going to be down. In this case, you need a trainer to teach? No. If you practice in one bike, you can able to ride all type of bikes. Only thing is you should understand the gear system. Okay. Similarly, when you are going to learn a programming languages, first thing you need to understand is the data types available in the programming language. Why? Because we are going to deal with data, user data. Suppose you are having a bank account. Okay. On that bank account, every month the salary will be credited. Every month, 5th, your salary will be credited. On that time, your salary is 1 lakh rupees. Now, the first month, 1 lakh rupees has been credited. In that application, 1 lakh rupees has been entered in your account. Now, you are doing day by day transaction. Daily, you are inserting the card and withdrawing money. You are purchasing something. You are doing Google Pay. By different modes, you are spending the money. So, each and every time if you are using your account, the entry will be entered into your account. You are entering lot of data into the memory. Suppose your application has been created in Java appanna, Java should have the data types, then only the data entered by the user can enter correctly. So as an application developer, we need to give the user the compatibility, the facility. Okay, for this, each and every programming languages will have its own data types. Okay, for example, in Python we are having different data types, starting from numeric data types. Already you know numeric data types: integer, float, complex. What is meant by integer? Real numbers, 0 to 99 or 0 to some other thing. Okay, and floating point with the decimals 10.13, 236.75. Like that, we can able to represent the decimal part by using floating type data. Okay, and third one is complex numbers, a plus ij, real part, complex part. Okay, second one, string data type. What is a string? A single alphabet is called a character. Group of characters are called strings. Okay, so Python facilitate you to do manipulation with the strings. Okay, you can able to do lot of things by using strings. Sequence types, the real strength of the Python. Only in Python, these type of data types is available only in Python. What is the data types? List, tuple, range. What is meant by a list? In general, you know, suppose you are going for a tour in your school. Okay, so your father and mother is going to help you to pack up everything. After packing up everything, you should have a list of items that you are carrying. Okay, that is called list of items. We are going to have one by one. First one is camera, second one is cell phone, third one is money, fourth one is so and so, fifth one is personal luggage, everything. Okay, so we are listing all the items which we are carrying. In Python, Python is going to provide facility to create a list of values. It is like an array. Okay, how it has been created apna? By using square brackets. Inside the square brackets, you can store integer value, string value, the floating type value, complex number value. Okay, so a list of numbers inside the square bracket is called list. Second one is tuple. That lists are, we can able to change the value of the list. We can able to change the length of the list during the runtime, during the execution time. So it is mutable. Okay, but one more type is there, tuple. We can create a tuple by using the brackets, braces. Okay, parenthesis, right? Inside the parenthesis, we can able to declare all the values. When you see a list of values inside the parenthesis, then it is called tuple. This tuple is immutable. We cannot change the value, we cannot update. Okay. Third one is range. When you use this keyword, you can able to create a list of numbers. For example, I want to display 100 numbers. By using this range keyword, you need to give the starting position 0 and number of how many numbers? 100. Automatically 100 numbers. In between 0 to 100, it is going to pick up randomly and it is going to generate. Okay. Binary types, bytes. We can able to represent the data into bytes. Mapping data type, dictionary. What is meant by mapping? You can able to see in your classroom, there is an attendance register. Okay. You will be given a roll number. According to the roll number has been entered, side by side your name will be entered, all details will be available. So by taking one roll number, for example, 101, starting from 101, I am taking the first one. I am the first person in the class. Okay, 101 belongs to Balachandar. So the register number, that is the roll number, has been mapped to a particular name. So this is the key, this is the value. For this key, it is a value. For a single key, we can assign multiple values. Okay. So we are mapping a value to a key. This type of data type is called dictionary. Boolean type, true or false. We can able to check whether the given value is true or false. Set data types. We can able to set the data types into another one. We are going to freeze the data types. During complete execution, the data type should not change. We are going to make use of frozen set. Okay. How to check whether the given number is a particular data type or not? By using a function called type. Okay. Getting the data type. You can get the data type of any object by using the type function. Okay. Now you can able to see here. First one is x equal to 5. I have opened the IDLE. In the IDLE, I am able to see the chevron prompt. I am entering x equal to 5. I have not entered any data type. Okay. Now I am checking what is the data type of x. What is meant by x equal to 5? The 5 value has been assigned to x. Okay. That is why this symbol equal to symbol is called as assignment operator. The right hand side value will be assigned to left hand side. Okay. Now I am going to print the type of x. What is x? 5. So what data type of 5? It is an integer. It is going to give you class int. Int is integer. I am going to give y equal to hello world. We know it is a string. How the Python is going to give the answer? str. Third one is z equal to 12.5. It is a floating point number, we know. How the Python gives? Float. Complex numbers, a plus ij. Here I have given one part 1j. Okay. So whenever it sees 1j, automatically it will tell it is a complex number. Likewise, list of strings I am having, list of fruit names I am having. So apple, banana, cherry inside square bracket. When the Python sees the square bracket, automatically it will tell it is a list. Right? Second one, dictionary. Dictionary is going to have a key and a value. Okay. So it is called as a pair of key and value. Right? Starting with flower bracket, name. The name has been mapped with the real name age. So John will be assigned to this variable. Age 36 will be assigned to this variable. In this structure, if you give up now, automatically it is going to tell this is a dictionary. Okay. Frozen set, braces, that is parenthesis, and you are opening flower bracket, parenthesis and flower bracket. If the Python sees a parenthesis and the flower bracket, automatically the type is going to be frozen set. Boolean, I am going to give, simply I am giving x equal to true. What is the data type of x? Then it is called Boolean. Okay. Similarly, bytes. Okay. Likewise, Python offers variety of data types. That is why it is easy to learn, easy to code. Most of the general purpose program application has been written in Python. Nowadays, Python is occupying everywhere. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, neural network, medical science, everywhere. Okay. So these are all the things we have seen. What is integer, what is floating point, Boolean, everything. Okay. So this is how a dictionary has been created. Okay. Now variable. What is meant by a variable? Time to time the entity is going to change the value, that is called variable. Okay. Inside the program I am going to declare a variable a equal to 10. What is mean by that? In the memory, our program is going to block a portion of the memory and it is going to give the name A. On that location, I have given the value 10. When the Python finds A equal to 10, automatically that place is going to have integer values. Okay? If you give A equal to 12.5, then it is a floating type variable. If you give double quotes, inside the double quotes you are giving something, it is a string. So, it is a placeholder. Okay? It is going to block the portion of the memory. And whatever be the data, whatever be the value we are assigning will be put on that particular location. That location is called address. Okay? By seeing that address, it is going to fetch the data. So, Python variable is a container which stores the value. We do not need to declare variables before using them or declare their type. Generally, in all other programming languages, we need to declare the variable. Suppose I am going to use integer variable. I need to tell the data type int, the name of the variable is A equal to 10. This is what in every programming languages a variable, an integer variable has been declared. Okay? But in Python, no need to tell the data type, no need to declare, straight away A equal to 10. Automatically your Python assumes that it is a variable, A is a variable and it is going to have integer type data. Okay? A variable is created the moment we first assign a value to it. A equal to 10. On that moment, the variable will be created. Before that, it has not been declared. Okay? A Python variable is a name given to a memory location. As I have told you, it is going to block a portion of memory. That portion name is variable name. It is the basic unit of storage in a program. For example, var equal to double quotes Velammal. I have given a string value because Python interpreter is going to see the double quote. Okay. These Velammal, when you entering this line, at that moment only the variable will be created, not before that. Now, the Velammal has been assigned to this variable. If I print var, automatically Velammal will come. So, likewise, Python provides all the future in a simple manner. Okay. Now, the value stored in a variable can be changed during the program execution. I have declared var equal to Velammal. Now, I am writing line by line. At the 10th line, I can able to change the var value. Okay. Python will allow. A Python variable is only a name given to the memory location. All the operations done on the variable affects that memory location. So, we have the memory location we have blocked is the only name. Okay. By using that name, we are going to do the operation inside the memory. Right? So, you can able to see here an integer assignment. How an integer value has been assigned to a variable, age equal to 45. At this stage only the age will be created. Okay. Rules for creating variables. A variable name must start with a letter, alphabet. Either it is going to be lower case or higher case or underscore, but should not start with digits 0 to 9. A variable name cannot start with the number. A variable name can only contain alphanumeric characters, not special characters. Okay. Variable names are case sensitive. What is case sensitive? First variable name is NAME. Everything is in lower case. In the second variable, first letter is uppercase, remaining are lower case, but the meaning is same. That is, the pronunciation is same. And third one is everything is uppercase. But in Python, all the three are three different variables. It is case sensitive. It will accept the case. If you declared in lowercase, then throughout the program it is considered as a lowercase. Okay. The reserved words, that is keywords, cannot be used to name the variable. Okay. We already know how to declare a variable, how to assign the value to the variable. Now, redeclare a variable. Already it has been assigned. That value can be able to redeclared. How? You can able to see here. In the first line of the program, f equal to 0. Before that, they have used a hash symbol, declare a variable and initialize it. That is called comment section. Okay. F equal to 0, I am going to print. So, what is the output? It is going to be 0. Right? Initial value is 0. Now, I am declaring, I am doing a lot of work, and after that, f equal to, in single quotes, Guru 99. Okay. Okay. Guru 99. You can redeclare the variables even after it is declared. Once works fine. Okay. So, you can able to make use of a variable by initializing the initial value 0, and you can manipulate the value inside the program. Wherever you want, you can change. Okay. So, this is what about the basics of Python program. Hope you can able to understand the basic blocks of Python. Okay. I have given you few information. Please take it into this in your mind and start preparing. And we will come up with all the other topics by sequence. Okay. Thank you.